From kids to adults, summer is a great time to fall in love with reading. Here from Inkwood Books is Stephanie and Julian. I was going to say, you kind of set up our own little bookstore here, I feel like, for the morning blend to talk about the must-reads you'd recommend for different age groups today. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, Julian, you're going to break down some kids reading for us. And,
yes.
You know, it seems like there are so many options out there for parents and kids. You know, where do you begin? Where are some good ones that you would recommend for people
this summer? What I just finished reading was Kate DiCamillo's new book, Raimi Nightingale. It's about a girl who starts or wants to join a beauty pageant in the hopes that if she wins, her father will come home, and she starts learning how to baton twirl, and develops like a nice relationship with two other girls who, without like the baton twirling and all these classes, would have never come together. So it was a really nice story. And
now, I will ask, I mean, I'm looking at the one that you're talking about right here, and I mean, it looks a little intimidating. Like, what kind of level or age group would you recommend for this kind of book?
Honestly, when I was a kid, I was reading whatever kind of interested me. And it might have been by the cover or the name, but I think for any kid, it kind of depends on them. If they think they can tackle it, then I say go for it if you're that ambitious.
And before we actually start talking, Stephanie, I want to bring you in right now because you were even talking about don't get so caught up on maybe the level of kids. You just want your kids to read something.
Well, especially in the summer, that's the time to just let your kids explore different genres and different types of books and let them explore. It's not required. They do have some required summer reading, but really come in the store, let us show you what's new, what's different, what you might not see on a bestseller list for kids if they want to read a graphic novel, if they want to read a little bit below their reading level or above their reading level. I think the important thing is just to encourage children and students to see reading as pleasure, as something that is entertaining. It isn't required. It isn't because I have to read this for school. It's because I can't wait to get this book and keep reading it. So I think that's really what we encourage when kids walk in. We just want to put a book in their hand that they're going to just love and can't put down.
Well, and I would say you've got some more examples here. I mean, you just kind of touched on one, Julian. What are some other ones that you think would be perfect for your little reader at home?
Well, for me, I'm excited about the new Harry Potter playwright is coming out at the end of July. So I know that kids and also kids who grew up with Harry Potter are really excited for that one. And there are so many, like there's an entire room in our library, or in our bookstore, that's just dedicated to kids for them to explore and really enjoy reading. So.
And Inkwood's a really, I mean, a unique place. It's in a house, correct?
Yes.
So it's already special, and now to hear that you've got a children's room makes it even better. On the adult front, though, you've got some ideas for some adults who might need some suggestions.
Yeah, the first one I want to talk about is The Atomic Weight of Love. It's Elizabeth Church. She was an attorney for 30 years and then just wrote this novel. It is historical fiction. It's about a woman who gives up her career as an ornithologist to marry a man who is one of the first scientists working on the atomic bomb.
I wondered how you were going to get that title in there. Huh.
And it is a story of a marriage. It's about relationships. It's about a time period where a woman who is intellectual and smart and interesting sort of gives up everything for love, and then realizes that it might have been a little too much. So it is for lovers of historical fiction. It's for lovers of birds. You learn a lot about birds. The woman in the novel studies crows, so you learn a lot about crow behavior. So it's a great gift book, beautiful cover. It's a wonderful, wonderful story.
And I know you've got two events that are coming up, one specifically the Michael Connelly event. Will you touch on that for us?
Sure. The Michael Connelly event is going to be at 4 Green Fields on June 25th. Michael Connelly is a very best-selling crime fiction novelist who lives here in Tampa, writes a Harry Bosch series. He has a new paperback called The Crossing that's just out, and he is introducing one of his favorite crime fiction novelist, Mark Billingham, and he is a very, best-selling author in the UK, not as well known. They will have a conversation about crime fiction writing. He's introducing his newest novel is called Die of Shame. It's a psychological, twisty thriller, really, really great. It's going to be a fun evening for book lovers and crime fiction lovers.
What we're going to be able to do is actually put some of your recommendation ones up on our website. So if you do want to check them out even more in depth, you can always visit there.